the next system. Keith, we will come back to
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Another basic hitch climber setup. You got your MRS, 2 ropes. Just brought in a new piece, 2 pieces, I guess. I'm having cordage, your russet cordage, and then a pulley which is going to tend it like the hitch climber tending. Oh, you took that off. Yeah. But instead, you're just tending your one cordage that has been added to the system. Anyways, the benefits really to this, a little bit more fluid movement with the actual work positioning. You're not using the end of your rope, so you get a little bit more maneuverability around in the tree. I mean, efficiency-wise, this is where like using foot ascenders also came in, where it's going to start really taking a lot of that extra movement for you out, just hooked up. You don't have to use the tri-becket pulley, but the benefit of it, so there's 3 different attachment points to this pulley here, tri-becket. Each one of these is a becket. So as you go up, that's what these chest ascenders are for, or these chesties. So you can tend it without
This self-tending Blake's, it's pretty much just good for rope tricks these days. But basically you put this Blake's and this Blake's is pulling this Blake's up. So you see how it just pulls that each time? When I want to come down, I pull this Blake's down and then I can rotate on the other Blake's. So it's all with one piece of rope.
Can we do that again? Mine.
So Blake's tends the other Blake's.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so instead of the stopper knife, tie them to the
okay.
right.
So then when I want to come down, I pull this one down
like,
and then work away.
Right.
But it just is stowed off to the side.
So leave it up and show him what happens if you don't do it. Yeah.
Oh,
same color.
If I go there.
Yeah, so now he could really get yourself in a pickle if
You can still, I mean, you can still come down.
it's pretty slick.
But
Yeah.
it's pretty tight. You'll have to like basically, if that gets stuck.
If you got really bound, you're
Right.
almost out of reach.
And that's all in distance of how you, like, we don't suggest to go out and start climbing trees this way until you've tied it at least 50 to 100 times. You know your cordage, you know what type of rope you're using, and you've done it back and forth like that. Low and slow, that's what we're going after here. All right, let's talk about, so when I was setting up here, that wire catch keeps it from rolling. Chest ascender tends it as you go up. So you can do the hip thrust, like Andy was showing. Anyways, one reason I don't like this is there's just too much going on right here, and the thrust tends to get released when I'm not wanting it to, or the VT also tends to roll over itself, which will make it not catch. This knot that we're talking about is the VT, multiple trace, okay? The hitch. What we're saying, what he just mentioned is this knot is interfering with the progression capture capability.
Releasing itself then.
Yeah. You have to tend this a lot, I think.
That's why if you have a splice,
without you clicked into it, and just hip thrust with it. Show them the difference in. Kevin likes it. He likes it. This is something we want all you guys to know. When choosing cordage in line, it's really, really important the specs and the difference in sizes between those two, because the relationship between one rope and one type of So, and he's just, I mean, really what you're showing is what can happen if
Everything.
Yeah, if that doesn't get loose, or if it gets too loose, that VT can wrap around. It's more in choosing the proper type of cordage to cordage when you're going to this system.
It's all dependent upon body weight too. So again, the diameter, the cores, the style that you're using depends also on your physique and how heavy you are.
And the style that you like to climb in.
And the style like the climb.
Yeah, so
for
you
me,
have your foot ascender,
Yeah.
try it with the foot ascender. So this is another added thing. It's really changed the game as far as how easy it is to walk up that line. Now again, I want you guys to notice in this is a 2-to-1. He pulls down 2 feet, he goes up 12 inches, okay? Not the best system, but it's pretty good. It works.
That's awesome. Notice also, so we went from the basic Blake's Hitch, and notice the type of style of movement that he's using now. He is now able to be more upright. We're not any longer leaning back using all of our upper body, but incorporating our muscles and streamlining ourselves more efficiently.
You can also add in a hand ascender too if you'd like. Do both ways.
I want you guys to notice how slow/fast he's going into the tree. We're progressively getting into faster and faster methods and more efficient body mechanics, efficiency when it comes to the next piece of gear. And we're gonna keep moving around the tree like that, okay?
See how much